This summer has gone by so fast, but it has been filled with a ton of different farm activities, and we have had just a wonderful season so far.
She is due with her first litter in about, I don't know, like 3 to 5 weeks. Oh, baby! She's getting nice and plump. We're kind of looking a lot alike. Right, Gloria? Yeah, look at that big old belly. For the pigs of summer. See the pigs of summer, baby. I have to show you this adorable little bed that these pigs made. Aww, I mean, if I was a pig, I think that'd be pretty comfy too. Nice soft dirt, sandwiched between sticks and logs, you know, a pig's dream. Gloria. Oh, you sweet thing, you. Oh, it just loves the lovin'. Oh, yes, right there's the spot. Oh, right there's the spot. Oh, sweetie pie.
Little balls on these strips. Oh, my friend.
All right, we got our last batch of broilers loaded into the trailer tonight. I started with 150 and just unloaded up 66, which is extremely awful that I lost that many chickens. But what ended up happening is we had coccidiosis like completely go through the whole flock, and they were dropping. They were just dying like crazy. So I decided that this was going to be the last batch that I raised this year, because I don't need to deal with this much loss and be pregnant and having to deal with, you know, doing all that. Anyway, so this is our last batch of broilers. I'm not raising turkeys this year. I'm not raising any more broilers. I am raising a baby, and we will start this up again next year. The kids helped me load them up, and I put a fan in the trailer because it's like 90 degrees still. And I actually last year had a batch of chickens go, and I had a couple die because of the heat. Maybe it was turkeys, actually. I think it was turkeys. So it's just, I tell you, it's just one thing after another. So anyway, so I'm gonna give them some water. I have their fan in there, and they are loaded up. We'll be leaving first thing in the morning, and I am really happy to have one less thing on my list of chores to do every day. So now I am patiently awaiting the birth of our piglets, who should be here within the next 2 to 4 weeks, sometime around there. So I let Marge out because I figured it would be 100% my luck that a raccoon would get into the trailer and, you know, kill a ton of chickens the night that the night before we're getting ready to butcher them. So I let Marge out to roam around the house, around the yard, and I'm hoping that she doesn't decide to take a nap on the front porch like she tends to. And I'm hoping that she keeps guard and keeps any pesky critters from eating my chickens. So we shall see. We'll wake up in the morning and see if I have 66 chicks again, or if that is not the case. But it is hilarious because we have all the kittens that I walked past the house and all I could see was fluffed up fuzz balls hissing, and it's pretty funny. So clearly Marge is in the front yard and all the cats are spitting and hissing. I just can't with her. Oh my gosh. All you mamas know the feels that she's feeling right now. I mean, she is practically dragging on the ground. And she looks so miserable too. I drove past her a minute ago and she gave me like the miserable side eye. Oh, Gloria. Oh, look at you. Oh my gosh. Just a few more days, baby cakes. Just a few more days.
I am getting some hard-boiled eggs going for the week. My family has been really enjoying deviled eggs, so this gives me a handful of lunches that are already prepped and ready to go. And then I am making an egg and ham and potato hash for breakfast. So we're getting started with a good hearty meal.
Look at this, Mama.
I see. It looks great. You ready for deviled eggs for lunch?
Yeah.
Yeah, yummy.
Have it all.
The fence that we were working on the beginning of the summer is now complete, so we are now introducing horses to their new fields by walking them around the fence line.
Oh. Yeah, I'd say that's a good choice. I'd say that's a really good choice. You want some lovin'? I can give you some lovin'. Good girl. Yeah. I know. It's gonna be miserable for a little bit longer. But you'll be okay. Just wallow in your hole. It's nice and cool out though. No, don't get up. Don't get up. You're fine. You're fine. Really? Oh, okay. Just, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Just lay there, baby. Oh yeah. I'm not rubbing your belly if that's what you're implying. Okay, I'll rub your belly. Jeez. This is ridiculous. Is that what you want? Oh, is that what you want? Gloria, this is just too much. This is just too much. Look at you. I mean, this is unbelievable. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, gosh, this is ridiculous. Pretty sure your eye. Hey, where's your eyeball? Okay. You are too funny. Oh, you want belly rubs too? Oh my gosh, you guys. I don't know if you can see the indentations of her nest here. She's made a nice little birthing pad. Oh, sweet honey. Oh. She will be coming in here and having her piglets here. I guarantee tonight she is leaking all sorts of gooey goos out your butt. I'm kind of hoping that she goes before it gets dark though, because I would love to see her have some piglets. Come on. So I am going to fill up their feeder and check on her again in a little bit and see how she's looking. So that looks like it's all birthing fluids, because when I found her she had some goop coming out. Sorry, don't mean to have you lose your dignity, but oh my gosh, I feel so bad for her. Oh, we all know the feels. She looks like a pot-bellied pig. Gloria, your belly. Oh.
After dinner, I stopped in to check on Gloria and see how she was managing, see if we had any piglets yet, and listen to her breathing change. You can hear that it is labored and she's not her normal self.
I'm sorry. Wish I could help you. I wish I could help you, but I just can't. Got a job to do, honey bun. It is like 5:30, and first thing I did as soon as it was light enough to see is come running out here and see Gloria, the piglets. Now, where are they? There they are. Now, one thing that kind of makes me nervous is sometimes mama pigs are so hormonal that they go in a rage and they won't let you in the field with them. So I was very hesitant to see if Gloria, who is chowing down on some slop, I gave her the rest of the milk that I had from Daisy last night with her food. So she seems happy enough, but it makes me nervous going in there with her because she could be really, really sweet to me. But I have heard some horror stories where the mama pigs go crazy and will try and attack you to keep you away from the piglets. I can't say that I necessarily mind that, because if she has that much aggression towards someone that she trusts and that she likes, then I know for a fact that she won't let any other sort of predator or animal come in the pen with the piglets. And I need her number one goal to be to keep these piglets alive. So if that means coming after me, that's fine. I'll stay away from her. So I'm gonna go in and see if she'll let me give her some back rubs and just see what her temperament is like. So we'll see. If I don't come back, if you don't hear from me in a half hour, come get me, because I might not be alive. All right, we're gonna make attempt. See if she will let me come in and say hi to her piggies. This is a good sign. Oh, goodness. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Oh, my gosh. I'm leaving. Oh, my gosh. They are the cutest things I've ever seen. Oh. Thanks, Mama. Oh my goodness.
After checking on the new piglets that morning, I had to get to my coffee, and I had plenty of company while drinking my morning coffee.
I just have to say, there's a reason why people with livestock have livestock guardian dogs and don't try and just use some random dog. Now, we had a great dog before we got our livestock guardian dogs, who was a lab boxer mix. And after killing lots and lots of chickens, she eventually was taught a lesson and stopped killing chickens. However, that wasn't her natural instinct, was just to kill anything. And she did. But our livestock guardian dogs, I didn't have to, train them to do anything. And they got a fox last night. I'm so excited. So we had a chicken get picked right out of our front yard the other day. And I came out today and saw a very disgusting, rotting fox. So it must have been, I'd say probably 2 days ago. Maybe. Yeah, it couldn't have been, it was not last night. So it had to maybe the night before. And so I'm just so happy. I'm so excited. So, these two dogs will sit out with our chickens, and we've got pictures of them for proof. They're sitting out with our chickens, and the chicks will just be sleeping on top of their backs. Like, the dogs are just laying down and the chickens are just all over them. And so to go from being docile and protecting the little birds to killing a fox and a possum And I think they've got 2 possums so far. I don't know. I'm so proud of them. And they don't go after our kittens. They're very sweet to our cats. I just think it's really cool, the instincts that these animals have to know which animals to get and which to not.
These sea containers have been an eyesore on our farm for the 3 years that we've lived here. So we were able to get them emptied and located in their new location behind the barn, so we don't have to look at them, but we are able to utilize that ginormous amount of storage space for different things, equipment, and tools that we do not want in the shop. So this was an exciting day.
So I am a matcha virgin. I have heard about it and seen all about how wonderful it is and people love it. So I figured, you know what? I'm gonna try this said matcha. So I bought some matcha powder and I asked my daughter, Jordan, I said, what does matcha actually taste like? Like, you know, I've never had it before and everybody's talking matcha latte, da da da. She's like, well, it kind of tastes like you're drinking grass, Mom, actually. And so I maybe I'm doing something wrong. I dissolved the powder in hot water, let it chill. You're not gonna like it. Ice, some honey, milk, and it tastes like you're drinking grass. I want to like it. No, go. This is not your walking ledge. Go. Ugh. Anyway, maybe I'm missing something. I don't want to add sugar. I made it the exact same way I make my iced coffee. A little bit of honey and some raw milk. So, I don't know. Maybe I need like a fancy cafe to make it for me. You won't like it. Maybe I need a fancy cafe to make it for me. I don't know. But I don't know how people like... Ugh. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's an acquired taste. That's probably what it is. Aw, Daddy's being so good to them. Aw, little ones. So you can see that one right there got stepped on. So she's got some skin hanging down from her belly. So I am going to recruit my teenager to help me hold the pig. I'll probably end up trying to grab the piglet up real fast and drive away as quickly as I can without Mama hearing, because if she hears the baby squealing, she's gonna go a little hog wild. So I'm gonna try and cut that flap of skin off and put some ointment on it, see if I can't keep it clean, keep the flies away, and hope that she makes a smooth recovery. It didn't break any, like, get into any of the muscle or meat or anything like that. It's just the layer of skin that just sloughed off. But they all look like they're doing really well. I'm super, super happy. I was a little worried that I'd come out this morning and see some squished ones, because, you know, when you're raising pigs out in the natural settings, sometimes those things can happen. But Mama is not going in a farrowing cage. That is not something that I think is right or humane. Moto, I just filled that up. So, you know, you kind of run the risk of having little squished babies. But from what I've heard, a lot of it has to do with genetics and how good of a mom the sow is. And if she's a good mama, then she will try and be very careful with her little babies. And if she is not a good mama, then, well, then sometimes she squishes. So she seems to be doing really, really well, and I'm very happy because I love Gloria and I don't want to eat her for bacon. So, you got 2 roles on this farm. Either make babies and be a good mama, or make bacon and be delicious bacon.
The kids have been enjoying the beautiful summer. However, we have had some extremely hot days that have been a little bit difficult to manage. So we spend some decent amount of time at my parents' pool, cooling off and just enjoying the hot days of summer. And sometimes that means taking dips in water troughs to stay cool. We've been trying to manage without putting any window AC units in. So for the moment, we have window fans blowing to get some air circulation in the house. I got a call from our builder who had built our livestock barn behind us, and he was coming out in the morning to start working on our wood shed. So the kids and I are weeding the area and trying to clean it up to get ready for him and his crew to come out and build our wood shed. We are extremely excited about it because this means we no longer have to load our wood furnace in the wet and yucky environments, and we will have much drier wood. This is after the first day where he got the main structure built. And then the following day, he came back and put the roof on. He will be coming back in a few more weeks to put sides on, but at least now we can start loading it up with some firewood and start getting ready.
This is a pain.
A boy? Want to give him a little lift, Chris? There you go.
Still not mama.
Well, do you want to work? Do you want to bring the ranger up back here and we'll work on the other side of the trailer? She doesn't seem to care. I can bring him right through here. You come here. And you hold a Piglet. Just for two. She's not going to come in here. She's not going to come in. You just hold him. You just hold him. There you go. Just snuggle a pig.
Ready?
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's good.
You take this one. I'm back. Come on, hold it.
Can you grab it? So last night we came out here to the pigs and performed our piglet castration for the first time. I have been really nervous about this since I knew that my pig was pregnant, because I knew that I have had no experience personally dealing with castrating pigs. I've only watched videos on it and then had a friend of mine show me how to do it. So I was there, you know, watching them do it, but I didn't actually participate in the process. And any of you that are familiar with pig castration, it is not like the sheep and the cows where you can just put a rubber band on and call it a day. You actually have to slice it open and pull them out. And I am not squeamish about a lot of stuff, but I will admit that that made me really squeamish. Only because, you know, they're alive and they're feeling all the feels. I think Shay got electrocuted by the fence. What happened, baby? All right, hang on. Oh. Just a poor little baby. Oh, okay. So, you know. So the electric fence is working. Oh, honey, you've gotten shocked by that fence a couple times. You gotta stop touching that. Okay. Okay, it's all better. So, you can't touch the pigs. Okay, we'll go see the pigs. So anyway, so my dad came out and my husband Chris was here. The kids were all here helping. The little kids were here helping. And one of the scary parts was initially just catching the pigs, because I had no idea how Gloria, the mama pig, would be and if she would freak out when I would grab her pigs. So I did try. We had plan A was to snatch a pig up, and if you hold them by the hind legs, they don't squeal as much. Well, I made that attempt a couple times and she kind of went nuts, expectedly. So we ended up bringing the stock trailer down here to the pigs, and I was going to try and corral her into the stock trailer, lock her in there, and then that way I could have free access to the pigs. Well, that did not work out. She did not want to go. She's smart. She knew something was up. So we ended up having the trailer there be like a wall, so that way we could snatch a pig and run it into the trailer, knowing that she won't go into the trailer. We were able to then go out the side door and perform the castration on the outside of the trailer. Chris caught the pigs for us because he had jeans on, and you know, he could probably withstand a pig bite a little bit better than I would. I don't know. So we were able to get that done, and it was not as easy as I was hoping. I won't go into detail about all of that, but let me just say I'm happy that it's done. I'm happy that that is all behind us, and until the next litter, I don't have to do that again for a while. The pigs all seem to be fine. One little pig is scratching its little butt on the ground. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. So they all are doing well. I was a little worried that, you know, that maybe one of them would bleed out. I know that's a possibility. So knowing that they are all alive and doing well, I would say that was a success. However, I will say the stress hormones that I experienced while doing that, because I was worked up, you know, I was upset that the piglets were squealing and the mama, Gloria, was squealing, and, you know, just the stress of having to do that whole process. When we were done, I was very overwhelmed. I was ready to go to sleep and just, unfortunately it was the end of the day, so I could, but it was stressful, and it takes a toll on your body when you're stressed out like that. So anyway, I'm happy it's done. The piglets are little enough that, you know, hopefully it was not too traumatic. That's kind of why I like to do any of the castrations as young as possible, because, you know, apparently their nerve endings aren't as developed, and it's a much more humane thing to do. And I don't want a lot of boars running around. I don't want my meat tainted with boar taint. So that's why we do it. So anyway, they all are happy and alive, and one more task that needed to be done before this baby was born, and I can put my feet up and enjoy the last little bit of pregnancy. So we're gonna finish feeding and watering and go check on the other piglets. Aren't they so cute?
They're so cute.
Mm-hmm.
It's so cute.
Little tiny baby one.
No, tiny little pig.
Good job. Perfect. All right, so we're gonna have to get this vine off this fence. Any more sticks? Chuck it out into the woods a good bit because we're gonna have to mow around the fence too, okay? Thank you. Good job. Throw it over the fence. And then go on the other side and then throw it into the woods over there where the other branches are. So today the kids are helping me. Where is Gideon? There he is. We are moving cows from one side of the farm in one of the paddocks that we have there to this field here, which is right by the pigs, and this will allow us to run a hose to water them, which I plan on rotating so that way when I have this baby, everybody can fill up the water with the hose. So, okay, so let me back up. We are moving the cows here for a couple weeks, and then I'm moving them off of here for a few more weeks, let this grow up, so that way I can then move them back here when I have the baby, so that way the water situation can be more convenient. So hopefully that makes sense. Right now, Gideon and Shay and I, Gideon, where are you? Oh, there he is. Okay. Gideon and Shay and I ran through the perimeter and the fence line and cleared out all of the trees and branches that were in the way and made sure that the wire is set up so that way all we have to do is hook up the wire and get a water bucket out here and then we're good to go. So we're going to try and move them over here today. So that is our task for today. This whole thing is 4 days old, and look at that rooting. Oh boy. I'm not bothering them. I know. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. She's been really, really good about me being around her and around her piglets. But, you know, she's... Hang on, baby. It is on, yes. But she's also not, you know, she lets me know that they're her babies, not mine. Oh my gosh. It is actually hilarious watching them. Don't touch the fence, Shay. It's hilarious watching them explore. I extended their paddock a little bit and to get them some grass. So I have them in this little area that I've not been moving them around the woods since I knew she was close to having piglets because I didn't want her to build a nest out. So I wanted to kind of keep everything contained. So, you know, as I do this more, I'll improve my system. But for the first time, I needed things to be simple, especially since I'm pregnant and don't feel like any extra work or surprises. So we're going to end up moving them out into the woods. I will probably wait until after I have this baby because I don't need to deal with anything crazy going on and pigs getting loose. And so I'm just gonna probably extend this fence a little bit into the field as I go, you know, just to keep things simple. So they are all really happy to eat grass and explore. Well, I woke up this morning and found Miss Gloria and her piglets had decided to do a little free willy. And they were running amok. It was actually the cutest thing ever. They're so stinking cute. They were running all in the woods, rooting. I mean, they were just having a blast. And I left them there for a couple hours because they were just so happy. Hey, Gloria. Just so happy. Oh, and the piglets were just so excited, running around, exploring. It was great. But naturally, I cannot have them running free because it's not like they're just going to stay right around here. You know, I'll get a call from the neighbors saying that they ran down the road, you know, just all that sorts of stuff. So anyway, so I came out here, I was able to get her in, and I tested the electric fence, and the electric fence is completely dead. So now I am going to take my fence tester and run around and test the fence. I hear snapping, so I know there's power. Because it rained last night, the snapping is kind of normal because it'll short out like when there's water. So, like, you know, like if the rain touches a connector, it'll snap. It doesn't necessarily mean it's shorting it out. So anyway, I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna check the fence and figure out where I'm getting power, where I'm not getting power. I haven't seen any trees down, so I don't know, we'll see. But that is the task at hand right now, you know. I was supposed to be cleaning my bedroom. I'm not sure my room will ever be clean. But this is what I'm doing now. Walking the fence lines, testing fences. Stuff like this weed growing up here, this is definitely not a good thing. So, I'm gonna have to go around and kind of deal with some of that stuff. You know, it never fails that it is 4 o'clock in the evening. You've had a busy day. The day went a whole lot quicker than you expected, and you don't think about dinner. So thank goodness I was able to pull out some pork chops from the store and get them thawed out, and that is what we're having for dinner. As far as sides are concerned, I don't even know. At this point, Chris is eating mostly carnivore, so a big slab of pork chop is perfect for him. I am probably okay with pork chop as well, since I'm trying to do a little bit of like a cleanse, elimination diet. I shouldn't call it a cleanse. But serving sides, that's the issue. So I have some green beans from a couple years ago, I think 2 years ago. I might heat up and have as a side for the kids, which I've been eating on as well. I don't know. So, but at least we got dinner almost on the table. I think it's 6:30, almost 7 o'clock. So we'll be eating a little late, but at least we are going to be well fed.
Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope that you enjoyed these adorable little piglets just as much as I do, and have a wonderful week.